Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Vallen, and this is SevTech Ages. As usual, I have a plan this time. Actually, maybe not as usual. Last time that I did an episode, I have to say I was a bit unprepared, I think. This time I feel a little bit better about it. I took a little bit of time to set this up. Instead of water, I opted for the Astral Sorcery, like Liquid Starlight. I figured that would be kind of cool. Kind of make it a little bit more fantasy looking. I don't know, steampunk fantasy. It's kind of like steamy looking stuff. But yeah, anyway, I've got all these set up, but I don't have the power going anywhere right now. It just looks pretty. And yes, I can climb up on top. I can see everything. I've got a triple setup of the water wheel, and I've got an engineer's workbench here. Now this here, you see what I've got in here. Actually, here, let me take these out. I actually did something naughty. I cheated, and I just wanted to come clean and let you guys know that this is what I did, because I had an engineer's blueprint in here. I had 6 vacuum tubes. I tossed in my engineer's manual at the time, and I think some other items. I don't remember what they were, because I didn't cheat those in. But what I ended up doing was, when I moved this, I had these items in here as well as my engineer's manual. I broke the table, the workbench. I replaced it over, here actually, and got no drops from it. The blueprint didn't drop. The vacuum tubes did not drop. I did get the workbench. I did not get my my manual back either, which is very sad. So I spawned them in. I ended up going into like this, choosing cheat mode, and then spawning them in, and so on. So I just wanted to come clean and let you guys know that this is what I did, because as expected, there are sometimes glitches and bugs that cannot be avoided, and I feel that I didn't really want to make those items over again. So yeah. Anyway, that aside, I've got an inventory full of stuff. We've got some adventure planned for today. I do still have the clipboard up here with stuff. I added something on here, Queen Gast fight. That is the plan on the agenda today, but I'm not going to go unprepared, as I expect to be blown to bits. So what we're going to do is a little bit of progression on the way to getting this done. And this is going to involve me making a couple steel mechanical components. And the reason for that is, and you might also notice that I upgraded all my storage to the Obsidian Chests, which are massive, by the way. I still have the gold ones, the gold chests here, which are really good. Don't get me wrong, I still plan on using them. They may even come in handy in other recipes, but for now I'm going to be using this. So let's make this. I get a heavy engineering block. This is excellent. Reason being, I'm going to be using one of these. This is my spare stuff in here in my what's it area, but I have things planned. A real quick achievement. That is to take a couple of these wither bones that I got, which actually, funny enough, I got 2 exactly. A couple of gold. Make a golden bone hoe. There we go. Now the tools. Get. So, what does this allow me to do? Use the bone hoe to till dirt and also for tilled soul sand. That's right. Soul sand. Let me go in my valuables chest here. Oops, actually it's over here. Take out a few of these nether warts. Actually, I'll just take one out for now, just to show you guys how this works. So, soul sand is not like it is in vanilla anymore. And yes, some of you have already mentioned this. I found ichor in the nether. That stuff's valuable in some ways. Basically, I take this. I can till the soul sand, allowing me to plant, and you notice this untilled itself already, netherwort on it, which I can feasibly plant netherwort on it as it is, but it's not going to grow. I can plant it here, and it's not going to grow. It needs to be kind of saturated with that ichor stuff that I found. So if I can get a bucket of it, I can put it here. But this can be avoided, my friends. You do not need to go this route. You can go the route of the immersive engineering punk tech person would, and that involves making a cloche, and then you can do that. In fact, I'll leave this golden bone hoe here for now, because I don't think I'm going to need it, but I am going to need some other stuff. Let's take some of this leather, and yes, this is rather expensive to make with leather. I plan on harvesting some of these next time I'm in the nether. But conveyor belts. The reason I say this is because you can actually get, sinuous resin, which is just a bunch of sinuous spores cooked up. And I got one of the, I got conveyor belt achieved. Look at that. I got like one and a few of these here. So I could grow those and use those instead of leather, which is a very lengthy process to end up using. Oh my gosh, it is. So I think what I was going to make here is a metal press. The reason being is because I want a blaze rod, be able to make a blaze rod for another item that I have in mind. So I also have all the ingredients set up, and yes, I cleared out this entire area. I plan on expanding it further, but for now this should be a good start and primer, and this should get me a little bit of power gen. I have all the ingredients here for a crusher, which I'm pretty happy about that. But until then, I figure I'm going to make something else. And let's see if I can actually remember how to do this from memory. I'm going to want this to be close by. Here, I think a redstone one there. This goes on top. Then I'm going to need my hammer. There we go. To rotate this. Come on, rotate. Why rotate? Oh, it's got to be on the side. That's why. There we go. All right, and then I can put conveyor belts going in and through, and then I think, oh, that's right. I need the heavy block on top, which, whoop, there we go. And yes, conveyors work automatically. You can actually make them redstone compatible. I don't know why I'm getting the glitches from that. That's kind of interesting. I'm not using the projector right now. There is a projector that will make these little setups a little bit easier to see, so you can actually pin it on the ground, and it is one of the achievements. I will need to actually make one of those, but for now, let's see if this is going to work as it is. There we go. Much better. No more glitchy. No more glitchy. Now the thing is, I need a way of transporting power. Thank goodness the conveyor belt has stopped doing that thing now. I need a way of like moving power on this thing at the moment, which I don't have any way of transporting power. And I was thinking I could go with low voltage, but why not just skip to medium voltage? And I did a little bit. I've got some tough fabric here as well. I can upgrade perhaps a small smidgen of low volt of my wiring, which I've got low voltage wire coil, which isn't really going to help me right now. I'll just put it in here. That's going to be more a crafting ingredient later on. But if I take this, I should be able to progress with making some of the MV cables or connectors, relays, and even a capacitor in case I have something that requires a lot of energy and requires a spike of it. But first, let's go with connectors. That's going to be terracotta and iron. I've already made terracotta. It's just smelting up clay, which I had some of the llamas press earlier because I don't even have the press going yet. But let me grab that from, yeah, that was the chest that's in. There we go, terracotta. And some iron, which I should have plenty here. There we go. Now to make this up, we have 4 wire connectors. I'm actually going to want more than that. There we go. I like having a slight abundance of them. Some relays are going to be very important as well. Actually, let's make, 8 of those? Yeah, 8 of those. Those are much more commonly used, so it's good to have double the amount of those. And then a capacitor. I am going to want a way of storing power. And this is a really good way of doing it. A medium volt capacitor, why not, right? I might as well just go middle tier at this point as it is, and grab some of the materials that I need for it. And in fact, do I have most of them? Can I? I'm missing the treated wood planks, which I've got a bunch. I've been making a bunch of treated wood, as you noticed. And I might as well just grab the stack for now and see how many I can make, because it pulled all the ingredients from over here, which is fantastic. Oh my gosh, 7 of these. Wow, I'm going to make 4, and I think that that's going to be enough. Now the next thing I'm going to need is actually going to be some Electrum. Now I've got a bit of silver. Actually, I could probably just put, wait, that's only 5 silver clusters. Well, I guess I'll put 5 gold in. Might as well just make the Electrum up, and then I could just pour it out. I made a whole bunch of casts, by the way, some plate casts, gear casts, and stuff, just so I could mass produce things quickly when I wanted to. But I will need those for the Electrum. I have some Electrum, but I want more. It's just not enough. 1 block, 10 ingots. Now here's the cool thing, is that turning this on and off, that's 8 ingots, right? Oh look, I've got 2 ingots left. You would think if I turn this on, it would put like a nugget's worth in each one of these casts. Instead, It's really smart, and it just pours it out into each of the ingots. It's something I did not know before, and that's really, really cool. I do like that quite a bit. Now, what I am going to do, though, is pound out a bunch of these Electrum ingots. In fact, I'm going to keep a few of them, because I am going to need... Here we go. We'll do 20 of these for now. I might need to make new mallet and stuff because MV wire coils require Electrum wires, which of course Electrum plates, engineer plate, wire cutters, and so on. So I will need to get that set up. So I will be back once I've got that complete. So I'm back, and here's a strange thing. My crafting table on a stick disappeared from my inventory, and I can't find it in the search bar anymore, but I can remake it in a different one in a handheld crafting table. So I'm a little confused by that. It works the same, just looks a little different. But anyway, I still have it, and I can proceed with the plan. I accidentally made another set of wire cutters as well at one point because I, as before, misplaced these things. So let's cut this up, and I should be able to take this plus some sticks. I have plenty of those, so I should be able to just take this, divide this amongst it, and make 20 MV wire coils, which these will reach about 16 blocks at a time. If I make high voltage cables, those can go 32 blocks, and they're even better. But I figure, you know what? Eat a donut. Actually, the donut was nothing to do with it. I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm just going to go with this anyway, because it's going to be safer for me so that I don't electrocute myself in the end. But if I take 3 of these and I use this, I should be able to take a bucket, some of these cables, and then some of this, ground the outside, and make insulated MV wire coil, which sadly is a bit of a slow process. It can be auto-crafted once you've made a crafter. There we go. But for now, I don't have that luxury. So we at least have 12 of these, and I might as well get a couple more buckets worth of this and get this done. There we go. That works quite well. In fact, I think I only had enough ingredients for that many. Now, I can easily make more of this, but it's the tough fabric is going to be the restricting factor. I can use hemp fibers, but it's better to use the industrial hemp fibers instead because it skips a growth step. As far as harvesting these things. So now I have my connectors, my relays, my insulated wire coils so I don't electrocute myself, and I should be able to do something about this, but I'm still not 100% done yet. So this might be a little bit iffy here. In fact, here's a funny thing is that if I try climbing this, I can't get above it because the treated wood scaffolding acts as a ladder, but it's actually thin. It's set in, so I'm actually catching on the treated wood planks above it. But thankfully, the glass on the side should work just fine. Now, if I go in over here, I have down on the side. It's going to be difficult to see. I'm actually going to jump into the starlight. Yeah, that didn't actually help any. Let's see if I can get back up. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. In fact, I might take the starlight off the top of some of these. There we go, just so that I can work with this much easier. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a lot easier. All right. All right, so here's the fun part, is that I'm actually going to disconnect these and mess things up a little bit. In fact, I'm probably going to empty out all of the upper starlight for now, put it down here at the side, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, the water wheels are still going. Oh, at least in some cases. I'm glad that I actually did that. I apparently have found a little problem. Let's cut this up and find out what the issue is. Ooh, do we have starlight in the wrong place? I think I might. There we go. So the issue wasn't actually placement of the starlight per se. It was just fine. It's just a matter of sometimes the starlight can actually glitch a little bit and leave remnants of itself. For example, if I remove these, none of this connects anymore. So yeah, there you go. It's just that sometimes the remains will stay. But what I'm going to do is actually a little bit challenging here. I'm going to grab some of these connectors. I'm going to put it here on top of this. And then I'm going to take a relay, put it underneath. And then I'm going to put a relay on top. And what this is going to accomplish at this point is, yeah, you see right now it says treated wire planks, MV wire relay. If I right-click this, it should feasibly turn into one of these, a feed-through insulator, which allows connecting wiring from one side to the other without a hold. It can create it with any normal solid block in the middle, all common types. Oh, it needs a connector. That's the problem. I was using the relays. Okay, and here I was actually bringing it over here so that I could test it. Actually, I don't see why I can't do it right here anyway. I should be able to, just so that you guys can get a better view of what it is that I'm doing. Let's break this. I put a connector on the bottom, then I put a connector on top, and then what I need to do is actually, as you saw before, kind of aim down at the center of the this here, the MV wire connector, and then you right click and you'll see a change in the entire block. Then I should be able to mine the block up, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's going to take too long. How about, there we go. Oh, and I get them all back now. Oh, look at that. That's different. Okay, so the update has been put in place then, so that you can actually place these things as you want and recover what they are. When this was first implemented, let me explain a little bit while I finish this up. These were set up so that you would actually get the block plus those back, and then you could place the entire thing again. But in this case, that's not going to work. Where is it? There it is. So I connect this to this. Then I can connect this elsewhere, like on a relay. Cool. So if I put this here, put relays along the back side, there we go. I can actually connect this to here. Wait, what? Cannot attach a wire to the same point. Linking from here to the... Okay, I don't know what the deal was with that. There we go. This one here to here, this one here to here. And actually this is going to produce a little tiny bit of energy because, oh no, wait, I dug up the wheels. I forgot. So it's not going to produce anything. But I should be able to put the connector on top, connect this, and because it's insulated, I'm not getting zapped or anything, even if it was powered up. But what I plan on doing is that exact same thing with the rest of these, and I'll be back once I finish that up. And there we go. I'm currently generating a small amount of power that should be, yeah, look at that, 16,000 out of 16,000. So that is working as intended. Nice and neat looking. I like it. I like it a lot. The idea that I'm going to have, or I have had in the past, and it works really good, is usually if you're inside of some place, you can just connect all your wires in like some kind of grid along the ceiling or something like that. In this case, I'm going to try and make it look a little bit cleaner with these wooden posts, or perhaps I might even switch it up for like some steel posts or something like that later on. But I don't know, the wooden posts really do have a nice slick look to them. So I'm going to stick with that. And while I'm finishing this up, I'm going to put the rest of the starlight back where it belongs. There we go. We're now running at maximum power. So this is all just passive power. It's not going to generate a ton of stuff, but it should be more than enough to keep up with this machine here, which actually I am going to need another blueprint, funny enough, which is going to be the, let's see, this one here, the metal press molds, which, let's see, metal press molds, 1 steel plate, blue dye powder, and some paper. All right, let me get those. I'll be right back. Getting awfully low on paper, but we should be all right for this. There we go, metal press molds. And now I should be able to open this up. Let me grab those vacuum tubes. Nothing else is in here right now, thank goodness. Oh, look at that. Iron plate times 2, 1 copper ingot. Really? I had no idea it was going to be cheaper in here. Oh, I should have looked at that because I was making these things on the outside. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to need is this. 5 steel plates, 1 engineer's wire cutters. Oh, hey, I happen to have some engineer's wire cutters. Wonder if it uses them up. No, I don't think it does. So let me just get some steel plates and I'll be right back again. Alright, so I've got all the ingredients now. I should be able to make the mold I want. There we go. Oh, it just keeps it in there. You know, I might as well keep that there. Keep these here for now. And yeah, I'll be back for that shortly. But I should just be able to put this here. And then I just need to drop something on there, and it should turn it into some kind of bar, or in this case, where is it? There we go. Blaze powder. I'm going to need some blaze rods for different things. Right now, I need some to keep myself from burning. And yes, you can automate this. I think it's 4 makes 1. Yeah. There we go. And you can actually put a chest at the end of this. In fact, do I have... Yeah, I've got one here. I can put it right there. And I think it'll automatically go in there. So let's test this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'll make it, and then it should just push it directly into the chest. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. In fact, I'm just going to leave that there for now. So I am, though, going to use this for something else. And I need to pop out to the Astral Sorcery area real quick, which I don't have any problems with that. And there's one of the cows that got away. Speaking of, I know now why the animals keep on, like, running themselves crazy inside. It's not just because I'm breaking blocks on rare occasions. It's not me. It's something else. Ooh, actually, in fact, while I'm here, let's grab this, drop this in here, and see about continuing on. I just want one of these items in here. An aquamarine. This should help me out considerably. I think some of you might know what I'm going for. Others probably have no clue whatsoever, but all will be revealed soon. And this, my friends, is what I was going for. A fire charm. Fire protection while carrying. Right-click to toggle on. And I'm going to keep this thing with me for now. It should help reduce some of the fire damage that I take while I'm in the nether. It's not going to eliminate it completely, but it is going to drastically reduce it. And actually, I realized I'm still carrying these capacitors right now, which is kind of silly. So let's put these down. Did I just make it? I did. Oh, let's fix that straight away. There we go. And in fact, let's put this blaze powder in here for now. I don't need the cobblestone either. I'm just dumping off a bunch of goods, but let's put down some of these. Now, blue means input, so therefore it's going to be charging these up. And if I take some of the wires, insulated MV wire in this case, I can therefore just have this branch off to each one of these. Hopefully it'll reach all of them okay. Yeah, cool. There we go, and here. And therefore the power is constantly going to be, getting stored. And then if I want to have this going back off of it, I can also have that being fed as well. In this case, let's take one of these connectors and grab some of this. Actually, what I can do is right-click on the side. It'll make input or output. Orange is output, and therefore I can at least output a couple of these if I so desire. And then I could feasibly have this go back onto the line. Which is going to create kind of a circle. So it's not something that you really want to do, but it is one way of potentially, at least just having stuff go somewhere. And in this case, we could have it go up there, but no, that's not going to work. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to cut these for now and store them. There we go. I just put them in here for now. Yes, I realize I'm kind of splitting things off into different areas, but at least I'm storing some power. I can always pick these up and take them with me, thanks to the Carry On mod. I still have this engineer's blueprint as well. I think I'm going to need to make an engineer's chest out here. This is getting a little bit ridiculous, but at least I now have this, a press, which I can use. Now, let's see about getting the next part going. Now, if you remember when I was in the Twilight Forest, I got this brewing stand here, which I put a little bit of blaze powder in. I don't think I need that much, actually. I probably only need like 1. But I'm going to want to make some potions, some brews. Specifically, 1, 2, 3. I think this will get me 3 bottles, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, which is perfect because I need water. So let's just 1, 2, 3. And then head over here. put these in, and I'm going to use some of my nether wart stores. I know I've already used one, whoops, and I'm using a second one, but not to worry, I only ever need one in order to make more in the future. So let's start this up, and then if you remember, there's also the, what was it? Let's go into the food bin here. Gast meat. I'm going to need one of these, and this is all for this boss fight that we're going to be going into. Once this is done, I can then put this in and change the potion it is, the awkward potion I think it is. Let's see. Yep, awkward potion. And make it into a little something more scary. And then we can use this plus some other drops. Let's see, do I have? I do! Gast tears. In fact, let's take 3 of them just in case. I don't think I'll need that many, but you never know. Alright, I'm going to put my shield on. I've got 40 levels on me right now, which is way too many, but I'm not really that concerned with it. Here we go. And now we have Potion of the Lost, which is going to be the key item that will help us to summon the boss. And while I'm there, I might as well, let's see, are there any good tanks that I can take with me that are going to hold? This holds 4. These hold a lot more. I don't know if that's exactly what I want, though. You know what? While I think of it, let's just do it. We'll make ourselves one of these tanks from Buildcraft, and I can always bring that with me. Worst case, I can use an empty sack of holding. Speaking of, I'm thinking I might make myself a 3rd one, just in case. Alright, so I've got all my gear, everything's set, I've got a little bit of my fire charm going on here, and I think it's time we head into the nether. Let's go. And here we are in the nether. Now I should have, there we go, Gast Tower, Nether Fortress. None of them are too far, and I do have, there it is, my little shortcut area that I took to get over there. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and see about getting to the location I need to, and I'll come back when I'm there. So here's another thing that you guys suggested I try doing, and that was the tree scythe. It doesn't seem to work on the like petrified bushes, but it does work on all this other junk. Oh my gosh, which is fantastic. Of course, the pigs are taking damage from the different bushes, so I'm hoping that none of them die, because then they're probably just going to end up coming after me. But in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of vein mine up a few things. Oh no, I can't harvest this because it's not of a high enough level. Oh well. Well, maybe I'll just head out to the gas tower as it is. Aha! Here's something of interest. So I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but usually there's some kind of spawner, maybe even chests, hey, underneath, that could have good stuff. I might as well take some of this stuff. Orange salamander hide, okay. And would you look at this? This is one of those frozen biomes I was looking for, and I think I see something red and Icarus over here. Might not be what I'm looking for, but yes, actually it is, and it's being guarded by our friendly heat scar spiders. There we go. And yes, there's the blue flames over here. You can actually make those with shoot, I can't remember what it was, but if I run into any of those ores, which I probably will, I will show you, and then you can actually make those blue flames if you want. But for now, I think what I'm looking to do is put a tank down, potentially down here, and then fill this thing up with some of this ichor. Okay, now the moment of truth. Of course, there is plenty more ichor over there, but will it hold its contents? And the answer is, I don't think so, actually. Which means, yep, I just wasted a bunch of the ichor. That's alright, it doesn't really matter. I just need 1 bucket total, but I'm going to fill this up, and then I'm going to just kind of use, whoops, I'm going to use my, my sack to just pick this thing up. There we go, and now this time I'm going to put that brush scythe away because it was actually just creating way too much stuff. There we go. I now have that tank in here. It should. I'm actually going to just put it back down. Oh, it does work. Okay, good. Perfect. So now I've got this, got plenty of other loot that I can use, and now to head on to the Queen Gast spawner. Aha! Actually, before I do that, here we go, netherime ore. This stuff is the stuff that you can use. Can I break this real quick? There we go. You can use this to make this, a rime and steel, which then will make the blue flame. So that's just really cool effect there. Now to try and find my way to that spawner. Aha! This looks like... oh gosh, these things are terrible. There we go. This looks like another one of those items, but it also has a spawner in it. Oh, a spore creeper. There we go. We'll take that with us. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. That's probably going to be terrible. But, oh, it's a double chest with, oh, some fiery quartz. I'll take that. Some gold. Might as well take the nether brick. Oh, and a skeleton skull. Excellent. Oh my goodness, I just realized that I was actually already here. I'm like looking around. I didn't think to look up because that is where this is. So let's get up here. Float. Can I float just a little bit? There we go, and then I can take out any ghasts that show up in the area. Alright, get out of here. I don't need more and more of these guys showing up. Alright, let's grab the rest of these spawners here. Grab that one. Now I've got too many. I've got a creeper. Oh my gosh, and let's just get rid of the spore, dude. Spawner. There we go. I don't even need that. Pick up any remnants that it leaves. There we go. Now, gas tiers. That's something worth taking with me, and I don't think that I had anything of use in here. No. Alright, so here is the Urn of Sorrow. And before I do any of this, let's climb out, put out these fires. I'm sure that they're going to relight themselves in time. Take out any of these guys in the area. Nope. I don't want your... How are you guys spawning? Is there another one around? There might be another spawner. I didn't think about that. That there might be like one hidden underneath or something. But anyway, doesn't matter. Take one of these potions. Potion of the Lost. Put it in there, right? Good things. No, only good things can happen from this. Then, we put the urn, put the ghast here. This is where I die. Oh gosh. Things might get a little loud from here. Can I... Oh, I missed. Oh boy, it's the Gast Queen. She's very big, and there we go. Can I? She's got a lot of babies as well, and they all shoot their own little fireballs. Can I stop you, please? Ouch! Oh, she shot her own babies. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, there are so many, so many. Okay, hold on, hold on. Turn all those waypoints off. This is getting a bit crazy here. And yeah, every time that I hit her, she makes more babies. So I need to like stop hitting her and focus on killing the kids for now. Oh my gosh. Hopefully she'll kill some of her own. Oh my gosh, this is getting really hairy. They're kind of decimating this mushroom forest area. Okay, can I take out some of the babies, please? Oh no. Ow. Every time that I stand still on something, something else gets blown up. Oh gosh! Ow, ow, ow. Maybe I'll eat a donut real quick. Okay. Ah! Stop shooting at me. Oh! Oh, I did it! Got her! She's still got babies going around though. There's a lot of them too. Gosh. Oh, man. No, no, stop shooting me. That's right. I will bounce this stuff back at you. Okay, come here, you. Come here, come here. Lots of... Ouch. Lots of ghasts everywhere. Got him. I hear some. Oh, way over there. Ow. Ow. Boy, they just like all spread out. There we go, got him. Oh, the screaming has stopped temporarily. I know they're still out there, but for the moment, a brief reprieve. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can pick up any of this stuff. Oh no, did the stuff get burned up? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, but I see there are some drops. Would you stop shooting? Little jerks shooting at me. I saw, there it is. At least that. I think the only drop that you get from fighting the queen is a shader. So no real loss there, but I mean, that was quite an interesting battle nonetheless, and I'm still fighting her minions, which are just around everywhere. Now, I do need to find something else though, and that is a hell biome, so I can get more of the of another ore. This stuff here, another amethyst ore, which I believe is only found in a specific biome. Oh my gosh. Switch this out for some of these. So I'm going to explore on my way back, and hopefully I'll be able to come across one of those biomes on my return journey. Oh, I did actually get the drop. I got Gast Queen Tears, which doesn't currently have a use at this time. And especially not in this mod pack, but at least there is something there. And there's another blaze spawner there, so that's also a good thing to know. I've got this on the map. The zombie pigmen are trouble, but their hides can be very useful. As far as I understand, you can still use them for making other stuff. And there's no real harm in just letting them kill themselves on my shield along the way home. Well, I'm in a hell biome. Get out of here. And I have been able to find another amethyst crystals, but yeah, the luck 3 on my pick, as you just saw, did not do me as much good as I had hoped. But I'm still going to look around. Oh gosh, the darn things everywhere. And see if I can find more. Oh, my fire charm has exhausted itself. Well, it was good while it lasted. It's protected me from a lot of damage for it to have been exhausted. But I'm still going to search around a little bit more in this hell biome, see if I can find any more of these nether amethyst ores. Now here's something I hadn't considered, and that is what happens if I decide to, well, first, not get attacked by a spider. Sounded like he was about to attack, but if I decide to vein mine things. Okay, perhaps I'll have more luck in this hell biome this way. Oh no! As it turns out, my my pickaxe actually broke because I mined too greedily, too deep, I guess. So that's kind of a scary thing, actually. So if I need to, there we go, get rid of all that junk. If I need to mine something, I'm going to have to rely on my swift pick at this point. Oh, okay, and I'm back out. I did not get any more of those nether amethyst ores, but I figure I could always come back if I need more in the future. There we go. Got my pick fixed. I did not know that I could actually outbreak it. If I had blocks of steel leaf, that might have actually sped things up a bit. But now that I'm back, I think I'm going to unload all of my loot and repair up, because look, my armor is actually doing a bit worse for wear, and I'll be back in just a moment. There we go. Just putting down a little bit of ichor. Never hurt anybody. Take a bit of this and head over to where I've got some of the soul sand. There we go. And now I just need that, the hoe that I left just inside. There we go. This golden hoe, which doesn't work very good in the overworld. It works better in the nether, but hey, there we go. That should work. Oh no, I've got the jittery thing problem. Now we just need to wait for this stuff to kind of like saturate itself, and then I can plant some nether wart. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, things are, well, getting saturated with the ichor, so therefore it's good now. And I've got a few things. I've got a Vallen seed, which can be planted on this. I've got a Darkosto seed. I don't even know what this stuff does. For all I know, it's probably going to end up killing me once it grows up to be big and strong. So let's hope that nothing happens with that. But now that I've got my inventory mostly recovered, I just want to repair one other thing, and that involves blaze rods. And I've got plenty of blaze powder, so I'm not too concerned about it. And this means that I don't have to, it's a renewable resource at this point. But I can take my fire charm, put this up here, and it'll cost me 4 levels, but then I can repair it, and it's good to go, and it'll keep me from constantly burning all the time, which is just really, really nice. So then that means that the last thing that I have here is going to be making myself a specific little item, and that's going to be the crusher, which I'm thinking I'm just going to put over here for now. I will need my book, so let me just grab that quick. All right, there we go, the crusher. So you can stop the animation, and you can actually let's hit stop again. Stop it. Okay, you can pause it, and you can actually go one level at a time. And you can drag this with the left mouse key as well. So we've got some light machine blocks and a bunch of scaffolding to start with. So I want it to be facing, I'm kind of thinking, at the moment we have it over here. Oh no, wait, because the power is going to come from that side. So then I think I'm going to have it over here, and we can have it actually cross over. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's give a little bit of space for now. 2, 3. I think is it 5 long? Yeah, it's 5 long, and I'm putting all these in the wrong spot for now, but at least it's a start. 6, 7, 8, 9. What is it? 10 over here. Up 1 level. Oh! It's just like a C shape. My bad. All right, so I've got a bunch of light engineering blocks here. 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of it goes up just like that. Next level, yeah, there's a big block of it at the end, and then 1 more up on top. All right, fair enough. 1, 2, 3. 1 here, and where's that other one? Oh, it's right in the center. Okay, there we go. And then actually I could put the redstone switch there. And what people don't always know about this is that you can actually, in a lot of cases, you can switch the redstone engineering block from one side to the other if you want. Therefore, it's like kind of left-handed, right-handed style. Boy, this is really glitching me out here. But I've got 9 hoppers. Now, here's the tough part, is that you actually have to have them all facing down. So don't click on the side of any of the hoppers by accident or anything. There. I think... yeah, that should do it. I just need my my hammer at this point. There we go. And then I think, there we go. Perfect. Excellent. So then I can put this in the front, so any output will automatically be fed into it. And you don't want to walk into this thing. It will wreck you. Very much so. Let's grab these for something to place against. In fact, I'm going to need this chest. Let's just grab all the stuff here. There we go. And if I can get on top of this, here's the thing, that this actually works well as a mob grinder as well, but only for mobs that are like 1 block, so not the best. So for example, if I'm trying to, there we go. If I'm trying to get this to accept a spider in it, it's not going to happen. So let's just put this here, a dung pipe. Therefore, anything that I put in should get munched. It'll like instantly drop in, which is pretty much what I want. And the power is right there. So let's just put one of these there. And then I should be able to take this. I think I can connect it over here. I don't know if that's too far. No, that's not a problem. And it's got power. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's put a little bit of... there we go. Doing the thing. Grinding up that and turning it into gravel. Perfect. How's it doing for power? Is it actually keeping up? Wow, it's actually keeping up. I'm generating enough power for it. Perfect. So at this point, this is the important part. Yes, I can make gravel from cobblestone, whoop-de-doo, right? All this, the unprocessed ores. Let's take iron. Let's take a stack of iron clusters. Actually, I'll just throw in one to start with. And yes, you could probably put something else instead of just like this, but I just wanted a dung pipe to just drop the stuff in. There we go. 2 iron grit, or duplication, and it's just dropping it all right in there. Perfect. Don't fall in. It will just pretty much kill you. Nickel grit, iron grit, and we're getting extra ores as well. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the beginnings of the machine age, folks, that we have going on here. And I think this is also going to be the end of the episode that we have going on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, be sure to give a like, comment. I don't know what's going on with it. Why is it doing that? I'm going to stop moving. I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, be sure to spread the mischief to others. I think that they'll enjoy this kind of content too. And if you want to support the mischief, don't be afraid to check out the links in the description below. Till next time, folks, I'll see ya.